Here's all you need to know in weekly Newsbits. Revival of Davao-Manado direct flight eyed this year. Drainage and revetment project in MAA questioned. Davao Hong Kong flights temporarily cancelled. Ordinance on reflectorized vests for motorists pushed. Time to know the top stories of the week. I am Jenny Arado. This is Weekly Newsbits. Davao City will have another international flight as the Indonesian National Airlines will soon revive Davao-Manado flight. Laika Casamayor has the details.
The Consulate General of Indonesia in Davao City revealed on Tuesday that Indonesia's national airline will soon revive the Davao-Manado route. Indonesian Consul General Diki Fabrian told Sunstar Davao that Garuda Indonesia, the flag carrier of Indonesia, confirmed to operate the route.
Possible. They have the target that this September, the end of September, it will, the maiden flight serving Manado Davao will come to Davao. But again, there are some administrative things that they have to provide, that they have to have.
The flight will be served initially with a 70-seater ATR 72-600, and the initial plan is to provide a flight schedule once a week. The airline is now working out on the administrative works like route permits, airport slot, ground handling, contracts, and approval of some of the concerned offices in their country, among others. Fabrian said connectivity is important for both areas as it will boost not only trade relations but also tourism, social culture, and other areas that will benefit both Davao and Indonesia. According to an August 8 report by Ilman Sudarwan of Business Sulawesi, an Indonesian news website, the now-defunct Barak Airlines used to operate the Davao-Manado flights in the 1990s. Wings Air and Srivijaya Air used to also serve the route but did not prosper. Laika Casamayor, Weekly Newsbeats.
The Davao City Council Committee on Environment and Natural Resources said the drainage and revetment project of DPWH near Maa riverbanks did not undergo proper consultation with the local government. Here's Ralph Liamit for the story.
Davao City Council Committee on Environment and Natural Resources Chair Councilor Diosdado Mahipos Jr. said during the regular session on Tuesday that although the revetment project of the DPWH complied with the requirements including permit for the cutting of trees from the Department of Environment and Natural Resources and certification of no objection from the landowner, the project did not pass through the Davao City Infrastructure Monitoring and Advisory Group or IMAG. IMAG was created by Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio on 2017 through an Executive Order No. 32, which aims to ensure successful integration and effective implementation of DPWH projects and the city government.
So ako aron gipanawaganan ang DPWH kanang ilahang mga project na makatabang man gihapon sa syudad sa Davao pero ilaha ginang dalahon dito sa Executive Department sa IMAG. Okay, muutoy, mutanaw, umu-approve kung sakto ba o na-implementar ba o maayo ang ilahang mga proyekto dito sa Executive Department.
Mahipos clarified that they are not opposing the project, which is under the Build project of the Duterte administration. Last week, Councilor Pilar Braga expressed her concerns about the project wherein 150 trees were affected. DPWH Davao City District Engineering Office Acting Public Information Officer John Fuentes meanwhile told Sunstar Davao that the project would still continue unless DENR or the court will issue a stoppage order. Fuentes said the construction of the revetment project, which covers the whole coverage of Davao River, is important due to the city's rising water levels.
si City Councilor, si Councilor Braga, ma'am, so far, ma'am, wala pa man tay technology regarding sa earth balling. So then at the same time, kung cost efficiency, medyo mahal din ang earth balling. Ang explanation sa DNR number, I think it would cost 15 to 50,000 yata to ang depende sa kadako sa punuan.
Meanwhile, Fuentes said they will replenish the trees that have been cut down by planting additional 50 to 100 seedlings within the area. Ralph Liemit, Weekly Newsbits.
Flights from Davao to Hong Kong were temporarily cancelled last Tuesday following the chaos at the Hong Kong International Airport. Here's Rona Gokong Villariasa for the details.
Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines or CAAP Davao Manager Rex Obsena said that Hong Kong Davao flights were temporarily suspended Tuesday, August 13 due to disruptions in the operation of the Hong Kong International Airport. Obsena said that the disruption caused Cathay Dragon, a Hong Kong-based regional airline operating the Davao Hong Kong direct flight, to cancel its Davao Hong Kong flights. He said that the inconvenience has affected the flying public Tuesday, but they did not see a prolonged adverse effect since the cancellation of the flights was only temporary. Since it launched in October 2018, the airline has been catering 4 flight schedules from Davao to Hong Kong and vice versa during Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday with Airbus 320 and Airbus 321. In the data obtained from CAAP Davao, the passenger volume of Cathay Dragon ranged from 2,000 to 3,000 every month for 2019. On Monday afternoon, August 12, Hong Kong International Airport canceled all flights after thousands of Hong Kong pro-democracy protesters crowded into the main terminal. Malacanang on August 13 advised Filipino travelers to avoid visiting Hong Kong as pro-democracy protests continue in China's special administrative region. Flights resume at Hong Kong's airport Wednesday after 2 days of disruptions. Rona Villariasa, Weekly Newsbits.
A city councilor is pushing for an ordinance requiring all motorcycle riders to wear reflectorized vests when traveling during nighttime. Ralph Liemit has the details.
Davao City Councilor Jesus Joseph Sosobrado on Tuesday said that his proposed reflectorized vest ordinance will provide a more security for motorcycle drivers as this will allow the motorists to see them at night.
So mas maayo kung ang tanang motorcycle sa ating riders na sila reflectorized vest or anything na mo-reflect sa likod. Kaya dili enough tong kanang red light na sa likod dito niya. Dili na siya enough ang body sa tao kung mas maayo na ay vest nga.
The councilor presented the data from the World Health Organization wherein 1.25 million deaths are reported due to road crashes every year. He also said that WHO reported 10,000 Filipinos die due to road crashes. The councilor said the motorcycle drivers who insert their vehicles in between slow-moving vehicles is one of the leading motorcycle accidents. Meanwhile, the Land Transportation Office 11 and the City Transport and Management Office are supporting the proposed ordinance.
Ang gitano nato des ang safety man sa driver sa motorcycle. Kung gitano nato ang safety sa driver sa motorcycle, makita po nato diha nga murag natabangan po nato katong nagsunod nga driver motorista o katong approaching motorista nga dili siya madamay, no?
While for Prince, a motorcycle owner said the policies should be clear so that it will not affect both the drivers and motorists.
Man siya, safety man na siya kay mas maklaro mo. Kaya lang mo gasto na pud mi o kanang gawas na pud mi og kwarta. Tapos naa naman pwede naman pud na siya wala. Kung ma-approve na siya kanang napud tay discount nga medyo barato-barato.
Ralph Liemit, Weekly Newsbits.
And those are some of the top stories of the week. We will be right back after this short break. Stay tuned.
kasaganaan ng pamayanan, kahirusahan natong tanan, napuluhod usang kaliwatan. Sa dagat lawak kapatagan, kabukiran, nagtitipon-tipon, salo-salo sa biya.
You're still watching Sunstar Davao's weekly Newsbits. In business news, as the Mindanao Trade Expo sa Carayawan opens last August 10 at the Brisa Ayala Mall, the organizers are expecting a 20 million peso sales for the 5-day expo. Cristina Alivio has the details.
The Mindanao Trade Expo Foundation Incorporated, or MTEFI, has retained a sales target of 20 million pesos from this year's Mindanao Trade Expo, MTE, sa Carayawan. MTEFI Executive Director Marian Mahinay said this was also their target sales in 2018. In a year, the group conducts shows and exhibits during Araw ng Davao, Carayawan Festival, and Christmas season, showcasing products of micro, small, and medium enterprises or MSMEs. Mahinay, however, said that among the three, MTE during Carayawan season always records the highest sales. The MTE 2019 officially opened last Saturday, August 10, and ended last Wednesday, August 14, at Brisa Ayala Mall. Among the highlighted products are the cacao-based and chocolate products of some known cacao brands in Davao region, like Wheat's Sweets and Savors, Rosario's Davao Artisanal Chocolates, Cacao Culture, Davao City Chocolate Processors Association, Malagos Chocolates, MS3 Agri-Ventures Corporation, Cacao de Davao, NutraRich, Biao Agrarian Reform Beneficiaries Cooperative or BARBCO, Cacao City, Telas Creations, and Chocoloco. Mahinay said MTEFI supports the city's effort to further strengthen market linkages and promotion through the City Agriculture Office or CAO, in cooperation with the Department of Agriculture, DA, and the Department of Trade and Industry or DTI. Cristina Alivio, Weekly Newsbeats.
In sports, the 34th Carayawan Sports Festival continues in different venues in Davao City. Here's Marian Sabiron Abalayan for the details.
The National University Bulldogs scored a huge upset victory over Araw ng Davao 2019 champion De La Salle University Green Archers 77-70 in the finals of the 34th Carayawan Sports Festival Invitational Basketball Tournament 2019 at the Jampak Almendez Gym, Davao City Recreation Center, Wednesday evening. The Jamaic Charin coach Bulldogs grabbed an early lead, but the Green Archers tried to keep the match close. However, NU kept its momentum down the stretch, behind the heroics of Dave Ildefonso in the payoff period. Ildefonso, who was hailed most valuable player of the 4-day Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas Sanction Cage Fest, made 12 points as Miguel Ocson buried 14 baskets to avenge Carayawan basketball newbie NU's 72-80 loss in their elimination game clash. NU head coach Jamaic Charin was named best coach. He and Ildefonso received cash prizes of 5,000 pesos each. NU took home 100,000 pesos, while the LSU settled for the runner-up prize of 60,000 pesos. Meanwhile, 41-year-old Rexel Aguirre of Team Tadeco checked in at 111 hours and 20 minutes to emerge champion in the 34th Carayawan Sports Festival, DRU 520 Davao Region Ultra Marathon, a 520-kilometer race from Mati City that passed through Compostela Valley, Carmen, Tagum City, Manabo City, Davao City, Digo City, Santa Cruz, Malita, and back to Davao City. It was the second longest race in the country. Marian El Saberon Abalayan, Weekly Newsbits.
The Bacunawa Dragon Boat team of Iligan City won the Carayawan Dragon Boat Festival held at Santa Ana Pier with 3 gold medals. In other news, Nuray niyang Patuan of Maguindanaoan tribe is 2019 Hiyas sa Karayawan. Here's Juliet Revita for the details.
Of the 11 empowered women who competed for the coveted crown, Nuraini Ampatuan of Maguindanao Tribe was hailed as the Hiyas ng Karayawan 2019 on August 11 at the RMC Petrogas Arena, Davao City. The 23-year-old ambassadress is a fashion designer who owns Hilya Islamic Designs, a clothing brand that promotes the preservation of her tribe's rich culture. As the new Hiyas, she will serve as the ambassadress for Karayawan sa Davao and will help promote the Lumad and Muslims culture. Meanwhile, Samas Tribe's Goraima Hasim was declared as Hiyas sa Panaghiusa, while Jessa Anidan of the Bagobo Tagabawa tribe was named as the Hiyas sa Kalambuan. Juliet Revita, Weekly Newsbits.
Let's take another look of this week's top stories. Revival of Davao-Manado direct flight eyed this year. Drainage and revetment project in MAA questioned. Davao Hong Kong flights temporarily cancelled. Ordinance on reflectorized vests for motorists pushed. To check more stories, visit our website www.sunstar.com.ph/Davao. Subscribe on our YouTube channel and follow us on our social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And that's all you need to know for this week. Have a great weekend.